Cancer, a few channel messages before we get on with your actual reading for May. So I definitely keep hearing one of my favourite artists, Push, Pull, Tara, Tanya, someone that's Italian stallion, Silver's pussy, Sylvester Stallone. But anyway, Alan Stone is a Pisces, so you could be dealing with a Pisces. But push, pull, tear, I can't take it any further. Push, pull, tear. So it feels like I've been pulled in different directions, like left and right, something maybe a life path 2 or a Libra, and I'm just pulled in this direction, or you could be pulling off quite a lot, or you're just like, how am I going to pull this off? Like, there's something that I've got to do, and how am I going to pull this off? Cancer, I've got to say, there is phallic energy here. So if you're very squeamish, you might need to cover your ears up. But I'm hearing, now, forget pulling off. There might be something that is like, I don't know, something that's in your energy, right? And they're saying that it could be like long distance travel or something like that. And how am I going to pull this off? Now, it might not be you. It might be someone else. But like the person that you're connecting with, right? Because I can channel from each direction. But it feels like that I'm going in different directions, right? Now, which direction is it that I take this? Do I run with it, okay, or do I go back to the past? Marty McFly. So Melissa Maria, Michael Jackson, Julia, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack, Marty McFly, F, Steph, Jeff, Steve, Sarah, Sandra, Cassano, Sino, maybe going to C-Note, Love Note Tarot. But like, I don't know, I've got something on my mind, right? You're always on my mind, and you're always on my mind, but how are we going to make this work? So it could be, okay, so you've got a few messages that are coming in now. Keep up, Stephen. Something to do around your work and your career, okay, or someone that's from South Korea or South Africa also. But then there's an energy of also maybe someone at a distance, and it's like, okay, so we've got this connection, but how do we pull this off? How do we make this work, right? Are you up for this? Are you up for that? Like, would you compromise doing this? Okay, so that might be love life. So I've got to go on to the work messages now, what they're kind of giving you. Some of you might be taking on like a managerial job or something like that, and you're being left to organise people, and you're kind of like, right, okay, now I need to organise this mess. Okay, so that goes there, that goes there. So, slow down. 2 messages. You might be tidying up, cleaning or something like that. Cleaning, or this person's cleaning. And you're like, okay, I need to organise all this stuff. Where does it go? Some of you might be an event or something like that you're going to, and you have to organise this stuff, and you're thinking, okay, so this object goes there, this object goes there, this object is there, blah, blah, blah. So that could be like work, stacking shelves, cleaning, moving things around, okay? That's work-related kind of stuff that they're kind of getting me to look at for you is for something around a Scorpio or an Aries, okay? But it's like organising loads of things. Like there's an event horizon, maybe something around an Aquarian or a Leo, okay? And there's an event coming up, and I have to organise this event, and what am I going to do, okay? Now, that might be around work or something that you've kind of got going on as a sideline of trying to earn money or something like that, and how am I going to work this? How am I... Like for me, for instance, right? I'm a life path 7, right? So I come up in Cancerian readings. You can watch this by life paths if you like, right? Life path 7, Cancerian. So me, for instance, how this could be, like I channel the deceased for all of you, right? And you know that I'm a medium and all that if you've been following me for a while, right? Kim, Wild, hi Kim. But like, you know, I channel the deceased, right? So in my head, I'm kind of like, okay, how do I organise the 100 people that are now wanting deceased loved ones and channeling and all that, and how am I going to make sure that everybody gets seen to? How am I going to organise that chaos, right? So for me, being a life path 7, that would also be what would be coming up for as a channel message for me, right? So how you guys take that within your life, Robbie, Robert, Robertson, Rachel, Rashad, Evans, Barry and Tina, Great Britannia, la 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 la, Tyler, Tanya, Tarot. Some of you could be doing tarot channels and stuff like that, and how do I organise my time and stuff like this. So you get the message, right? Whatever that would relate to you, if that be business or a sideline or something that you've kind of got going on, that would be like for me, for instance, tarot channeling, how am I going to organise everybody's messages, right? That kind of thing. What that relates to you, it's up to you. If I say thing, you say it might be Stephen King, Steve, right? So Steve, Al, Alison, Abigail, Amber, Heard, Bread Light, some Bread Light, Bright Light, what is it? Gizmo Caca, What is that? Pour water on a fucking thing and pregnancy. Might be pregnant, I don't know. Giving birth to a fucking gremlin. Don't know what that is. Stripe? Has someone got stripes in their hair or something like that? Stripes. White stripes. Are you listening to White Stripes by any chance, any of you? Sorry, I just got an Instagram message. I don't know. So stripes, whatever that relates to you. White stripes, red stripes, blue stripes. I mean, are you painting? Do I paint white stripes, red stripes, or blue stripes? Strips. Some of you might be a stripper. Do I strip in front of him or not? Is it Pisces? Or is it like white stripes? Like I want to whiten my teeth. I've got white in my teeth actually. They're I drink a lot of coffee, cancer. But like white strips. Like, do I put white strips on, or what do I do? Like dentist, or like, I mean, is this for a job, or are you going to the dentist? Anything to do with be like whitening. Okay, me, I use a powder that's a whitening powder. And I kind of put it on my toothbrush and I just kind of like try to whiten my teeth. But I have to do that a lot because I smoke and I drink a lot of coffee. I do drink a lot of coffee and that is not good for your teeth. But I have got a dentist appointment. Never mind. You could be a dentist, right? If I'm talking and it's relating to you, don't worry if I'm talking about myself, right? It's probably because I'm coming up in my own messages and you could be too. Something about dentists, whitening, white stripes, red stripes, blue stripes. Okay, that's a flag, right? Flag on fur, Venus in furs. Venus, something going on with your penis, or Venus, I don't know, Venus, well that's your love interest, right? So, Venus and Mars, Paul McCartney, sitting in the stand of the sports arena, Marina, Maria, Melissa, Maria, Michael Jackson, Newton, waiting for the show to begin, red lights, green lights, strawberry wine, a good friend of mine follows the stars, Venus and Mars are alright tonight. So is there something going on with Venus or Mars? As far as I know, we're in Mercury retrograde, right? I really don't know. But something could be going up in the planets. You could be like a good friend of mine like does like this kind of stuff, or, you know, planetary actions and stuff. And sorry, Miss Jackson, this is for real. So Jackson, Julian, Jason, gone down that road. Rhodes Island, Louisiana, Polly Ann. Polly put the kettle on. Someone from Poland, also Polish. Anyway, so where we're going. Venus and stars are all right tonight. Now, when I channeled this before this song, it actually was a lot going on in the actual sky. Skylar, Tyler, Tanya, Tarot, Tyler's Tarot, maybe. I don't know. If he got Cancer in Life Path 7 in his chart, he seems to come up in my channel messages quite a lot. So you might just be watching him. You could be from Las Vegas, because I think that's where Tyler's from, right? I don't know. Las Vegas, so you could be Alaska. From Las Vegas is where you could be. Red lights, green lights, it's like all flashing lights and fucking everything, and you're gambling, and you're like, yeah, let's just get them out, and I'm gambling and having a good time, spending all my money. Right, so you could be doing that, okay, or you just live in the red light district, which would be Amsterdam, so you're probably the dragon. But like Amsterdam, or something like that. Dan, bam, bam, Dan, bam, Dan, Danielle, Danny, Glover, Life Path 7. Everybody's Danielle. John Malkovich. So you could be being John Malkovich and there are holes everywhere. Okay, you might be filling up hole. You could be called Phil McCracken, or you're from Philadelphia. You could be eating a lot of cheese. So I'm picking up Philly, Philadelphia. Oh, okay, a Philly. That would be what, the Kentucky Derby, Derbyshire, but horse racing. So yeah, horse racing, because I'm picking. What was I saying? Sorry, before I said Kentucky Derby, what was the word that I said that related to horse racing? I don't know. But horse racing, either way, horse racing, Kentucky Derby, maybe, Derbyshire, Derbyshire. Like, this is like England, British. Any of you out there from Derbyshire? Oh, Derbyshire's lovely. Any from Britain out there? Britain, Brian, Beth, Bethel, Britannia, Great Britannia, Britain, Tanya, Tyler, Tyrone. Brighton, Bristol Rovers, Birmingham, from Bromley. I'm a Bromley. Hey, how are you getting on there from Bromland? You could be from Manchester or Leeds. Unless, if you are, Do y'all know of Cambridge? Cambridgeshire is where I'm from, dear. Cambridgeshire. But like, I don't know, you could be travelling, you could be like meeting a lot of people, and I meet people all the time. But you might be wanting to meet someone. I'm also hearing fog on the time. That was Gascoigne, the football player. Any of you British remember, was he from Manchester, I think? Hey, you right there, Steve? Hey, Steve's Electric. Stephen. Hello, Stephen. Hello. Someone could be talking to me. Anyway, so Manchester, Leeds, Bristol, Brighton, Bristol Rovers, Rachel, Rashad Evans, Barry, Tina, Great Britannia, Tyler's coming up again, Tanya. This came up before when I was channeling the deceased loved one. Someone's child was called Tanya or something, or Tanya, Tang, ya. So you could be Chinese. I'm not taking the piss. Sorry. Some of you could be pissing like a racehorse. That would also be me because I'm on these cancer. Water tablets, water retention, trying to get rid of my foot. As far as I know, I do not have heart failure anymore, cancer. If any of you guys have been following, I got told by the hospital that I had heart failure. A stand-in doctor that is just as equal as a doctor, but it's just stand-in in case there's emergencies, told me by looking at all of my bloods and everything else and my ECG that I more than likely do not have heart failure, but I am waiting to hear from the actual doctor when they can get to look at my notes. But a doctor did look at them and said, I'm ruling it out, you have not got heart failure. So either way, I'm still kind of like in limbo, really. I'm also having lymph nodes, maybe something to do around a cancer, maybe, or something to do with your lymph nodes, or Lithuania, also Lithuania. So yeah, Lithuania. I always notice that I've got this piece on my teeth. Lithuania, Livy. So Livy, I know Livy. She is on my Facebook, Livy. I don't know if you're on here, Livy. But she is. She done some songs with Ren. Any of you guys seen Ren popping up all over the shop on YouTube? Ren, he had the pig mask come on and wheeled him on in a wheelchair, and he sang a song, and it went like completely and utterly viral. And he's from Brighton, and he's got Lyme's disease, Ren, but he's a rap artist and also an artist. And I'm actually friends on Facebook with the girl that sings with him that has got an absolutely fantastic voice. So some of you, like I said, you could be relating to being musicians. You do mixing, mastering, like I do also for Angel Radio. Some of you asked me, why did I do the Leo reading? The Leo song, I channel through music. So I did a Leo. I'm going to do this now for a lot of people. I make music and I write my own material, and I spend a lot of fucking money on all of my music equipment. So I make music. So I'm a music producer. Some of you asked, what was that? Where did it come from? They are my own. If you ever hear any music on here, it's my own. Okay. So, yeah, I digress. Some of you could be into music, mixing, mastering, guitar, synthesizers, singing, dancing, all of this sort of stuff. That's there. I could go on for ages. Someone could talk for quite a lot. They talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. Talk your fucking ear off, David. David, Devil. Devi, the dragon. Devi. Devil, you're the devil in disguise, oh yes you are. So Capricorn, could be dealing with a horny Capricorny. But anyway, let's go back to the first message before we actually get on with your tarot. There is something in your energy that is there as a metaphysical. It's something that you can feel, but you can't see. Now, it might be the fact that you're not doing FaceTime or anything like that, but you can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. Da, 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 da. Right? So I can feel this energy. And I may be connecting with someone on the outer realms, and it's a soulmate, twin flame kind of connection. And how are we going to work this out? What is it that we could do to make this work? Will it work? Okay, so it could be moving. It could be like communicating with someone on a deeper level and saying, okay, but how is this possible? And Kim possible? Kim Tasia, Kim possible. But like, is this possible? How can we make this work? Do you want to make it work? Yeah. Do you want to make it work? Yeah. If two people say yeah, you're on, baby. So it's kind of like that. Okay, so now we've established ground zero, and we're starting again, Jen, Julian, Jason, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack, and now we're starting over again. Would you like to pick up where we left off? How can we make this work? Okay, so I think that's your message that has possibly come for Kim Possible, but that's like this possible, impossible mission, right? And it could be missionary, could be Pictionary, Pixarts. You could work in a missionary type sort of place where there's people that come in and blah, 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 the homeless, all that sort of stuff. Is it mission? Oh no, shit, missionary is a sex position. Sorry, what is a mission? Mission? I'm on a mission. Mr. Grimsdale, I'm on a mission. Working in a shop. You could work in a corner shop. Mission. I'm on an impossible mission. So you either work in a mission. Some of you might even be doing missionary. And then some of you, there's like this task at hand. And how do I work on this mission? Okay. A task. It's like being given... Okay, man, I'm getting mixed messages around your love life and working. Let's just do one at a time, David. Right. Sorry, Dave is my spirit guide, by the way. It's not standing there, Cancer. It's my spirit guide, Dave. Right? Meet Dave. Dave, yeah, well, he said he already knows you. He can see everything you do. So be careful on what you're doing, right? So there's this... Is that a message, Dave? Be careful on what you're doing. Do you know what you're doing? Okay, so is there a new job that is here? And it's kind of like, okay, do you know what you're doing? Can I leave you on your own now? Right, so if you or this person is looking for a job or something like that, and you are learning a skill and you are being taught by someone, Dave, my spirit guide, is telling me a message of, okay, can I leave you now? Do you know what you're doing on your own? Can you continue to do this on your own? So for a lot of you, or this person could be getting a new job, okay, or something like that, and can I leave you now? Because you took away the biggest part of me. Oh, baby, you don't know. Alchemy in you. But like, do you know? Do you know the things that I was telling you? Oh, what's that song? Would you like to know the things that I'm going through? Some of you could be a counsellor or something. Would you like to know the things I'm going through? Anyway, do you know how I truly feel about you? Ooh, do you know? Do you? Do you wanna? Do you wanna be a Tatiana? Do you wanna? Do you wanna? Do you wanna? Do you wanna know? Do you wanna know what love is? I want you to show me. I want to feel what love is. So some of you are like, I just want to know, and I just want to feel love again. Jen, Julian, Jason, but I just want to feel love. I am love, and I want to feel it. I want to feel it. Michael Jackson. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Woosah, motherfuckers. Woosah. Wu-Tang Clan. Some of you, okay, racial discrimination alert. Wank, wank. If you are racist, fuck off. Go away from my channel. Okay, we do not have any discrimination around here, but I am picking up Wu-Tang Clan. Okay, but I was picking up on another clan. But we all don't want to know about those people, right, sweeties? But like, Wu-Tang Clan. So there might be someone that is like rapping, mixing, mastering, so on and so forth, so on and so, all that kind of stuff, right? But if y'all guys are suffering through racial discrimination, please talk to someone, man, because it kills me as a person. It really does. Because trust me, I was large, like, throughout my whole life. Well, some of the times, like at school. You're fat. It's people, right? So, please talk to someone if you're being harassed by anyone or bullied and stuff like that, right? People, don't worry about it. They're probably fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Okay, so it's easy. It's easy to say, don't worry about it when I'm going through it, right? So I understand, right? But let's see. So, Cancer, we're going to go down on the table now, Dave. But I thought I'd come on to say hello. Hello, Cancer, you all right? Would you like to look at me desk, Dave? Right. So let's go down. Right. Downtown Abbey, Amber Gal, Abbey, her Amber, waiting for you downtown. Oh, when you're alone and downtown. So who sung that? The names from that, I would probably go into genuinely and just judgment, but the name that sung that, I forget. So anyway, could be dealing with a fish. They normally forget. Let's see. Margarita. Oh my Jesus Christ! Here we go again. Pisces. Margarita. Someone from Spain, Italy or Sicily. From Spain. A Margarita, like a Sicilia, like because they work in the morning and then they stop when it gets hot and they have a siesta. Okay, and then they start again later on when the sun starts to go down dusk. They start working again in Spain. And that is what, ladies and gentlemen, y'all call a siesta. And that's why the majority of Spanish people are pissed. Let's see, because they go back to work pissed, you see. Because they've been drinking and eating and enjoying themselves. Why do you think it's so cheap in Spain? It's extremely cheap to live in Spain. It's a nice place. Well, if you go to nice places. But, yeah, unless this is a conversation you're having with someone, I really don't know. When I'm channeling, right? My name is Steve. Some of you could be bumping your nose. I bumped something. I got a bruise. Some of you are bruised and battered. Could be a cock or a fish. Don't know. But like I'm bruised. Bruce Forsyth. Some of you could be from fucking Australia. Good day there, mate. You're right there, mate. What you fucking doing with a dingo on your back? Just looking for a doona? Looking for myself for a doona. G'day. My name is Bruce. Oh, that's typical. What do you know, Stephen? You take the piss out of Australian people and it's got to be called Bruce. It's like coming over to Britain and finding out that your name's Smith. But like, yeah, anyway, let's get on. So the hidden, I'm getting even more messages. Okay, Spirit, let's just now do this through the tarot. Cancer. I'm not even considering it. Let's even see. Consider me. Someone could really be listening to Alan Stone. He actually did a song called Consider Me as well. He sang it for his wife. Well, he wrote Consider Me for his wife. Please go and follow Alan Stone. He's a Pisces and he's such a lovely guy. I followed him for a long time, Alan Stone, and he's a Pisces, the same as me. But Alan Stone, you say that you care, and I was unaware. You say that you care, and I was unaware. You push it and you pull it and pull, care. I'm going cold. That's a cool song. Push, pull, care. You can't stretch it any further. Push, pull, tear. I can't stretch it any further. Some of you, you're fighting the breadline, or this person is, and I can't stretch the pound any further, or the meat. But like I can't stretch it any further now. Okay. So it might be where you're trying to stretch the money that you've got and you're trying to make it last over a certain period of time. Or something that you've got there that's you're trying to make it last. Okay. Push, pull, tear. You can't stretch it any further. Push, pull, tear. You say that you care. And I was unaware. Yeah, when he sings that bit, if you're watching that and you watch that bit, right, it's called Unaware by Alan Stone, right? You got to watch it all the way through, because when it gets towards the end, man, does that fucking geezer belt out a fucking huge note that you'd be like, Jesus, like, the guy's vocal range is amazing, right? And Alan Stone, I comment a lot on his stuff, as he used to, and I used to call him the new Stevie Wonder because he has Stevie Wonder vocal tones, Alan Stone. If you've listened to him, he really, really, really can sound like Stevie Wonder. So you could be dealing with a Steve or a Wonder or a fish called Wonder, maybe someone from France. Okay. So let's see. Bonjour. Bonjour, Dave. Ongulio, on volio, on kool-aid. Nice. So, let's see, Cancer. What should they be aware of? Because I'm unaware. I don't know why this happened. Ask the person. I don't know why this happened. Well, we will find out why it happened. Any other messages for Cancer to be aware of in their environment come May 2023? I have trouble with intimacy. Oh dear, okay. So someone has trouble in expressing their feelings to another. Okay, and I don't know why this connection suddenly just came out of nowhere. Now, this is either a message from you or your partner, okay? Or, well, I don't know, y'all connect with a lot of people, right? So I don't know why this happened, why suddenly it just came out of nowhere, but I have really trouble in expressing my feelings towards another person, okay? So if you're a Cancer and you're like, well, I can be very free with my emotions, and I could even be a fish Cancerian energy, okay? Then you've got this energy of like, well, I really struggle with opening up to you and blah, 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 and so on and so forth, and I can't give you that emotional quality of value that you want. Valerie, why don't you come on over, Mallory? Valerie, why don't you come on over, Mallory? So I'm picking up Mallory and also Valerie. Hello, Mallory and Valerie. Mallory and Valerie sitting on a tree. 1, 2, 3, must be a Pisces crew. Bonnie McGrew, Cuthbert, Dibble and Grub. I don't know why this happened, but I have trouble with intimacy and I can't seem to be honest with myself. It's pointless lying to oneself, right? Let's see. Cancer, anything for them to be aware of in their environment. I find you so attractive. Ooh, Cancer. But I was unaware. Wanna do it, push, pull, tear. Can't take it any further. Push, pull, tear. So some of you, like I said, I don't know why this happened, but suddenly love just walked through my door and it was like crack-a-jack and it was like a spark. Just hit me. But I have trouble with intimacy. But man, do I find you attractive. I could eat you all up. Is it the 3 bears? I could eat you all up, Miss Piggy. Well, no, it's the 3... What was it? What was that they said? I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. I don't know what that is. This is a nursery rhyme or something. Anyway. Munch, 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 munch. I could eat you all up. What is it, the pussy? I don't know. Unless it's just someone's really attractive and they're like, oh, I'm like drawling like Homer Simpson. I could just like eat you. Very nice to eat you. I mean, what are you, a fucking cannibal, Cancer? Cannibal Lecter. Are you on a, I am not going to say this anymore because I'm not on it, but are you on a carnivorous diet, carnivore diet? Let's see. Push, pull, tear. Can't take it any further. Cancer. What should they be aware of? It's really coming up, that song. What should they be aware of? If you're on my Discord, I'll post it on Discord. It's free to join. You can find it below. Cancer. What should they be aware of in their environment? I don't want to let you go. Ooh, dear. I don't want to tell you, or I'm struggling to let you know, and I find you so attractive, and I don't want to let you go. Oh, they actually want you in their life, Cancer. Yes! Go, Dave! I actually want you in my life. I actually don't want to let you go, but I do have trouble in expressing my emotions and telling you how much you mean to me. You to me are everything, the sweetest song that I can sing. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Right, so let's see. So what is this that happened that they don't know? Show me more about this. I don't know what happened. I don't know why this happened. Please explain more, Spirit. Ooh, could be a Pisces. Got everything in reverse. Could be a Pisces. And love just walked in through my door. I can't believe I've just heard from you. I'm waiting to hear back, and I can't believe you've just entered back into my life. I've been waiting for a girl like you to come into my life. I've been waiting for a man like you to take me in your arms. That's the wrong lyric, but I just made it up. Anyway, let's see. I have trouble with intimacy. Who is that? Really? A Gemini or a Capricorn? Is it a Gemini or Capricorn that's struggling? I have trouble with intimacy. Well, intimacy is also sex, right? That's intimacy. But that's wanting it. That's like, I love the attention. But I mean, intimacy could be feelings and emotions, but intimacy is normally sex, right? Sexting? But that's like, Geminis are not normally like that, or Capricorns, not really. Let's see. I find you so attractive. Who is that? Find you so attractive. Ooh, that's a very attractive card as well. Could be a Life Path 9 or a Virgo placement maybe, or a place or a fish. But I find you so attractive, you're single, and I've been waiting for a girl or a man like you to come into my life to show me a little bit of, you know, to give me a little bit of like ego boost or a little bit of, a bit of, bit of swaying and a bit of weighing, you know, weighing up the material, I suppose. That's very vain, Stephen. Or is that you saying that, Dave? Weighing up the material. I mean, is that how you class a person? Gets a look at the goods before I take it? I mean, you've got to see the person, right? So it's kind of like you may have already done, and you're like, God, damn, that's a damn fine piece of material you got there. So, and I mean meat suit, right, here. That's a damn fine piece of material you were born in. So, I don't want to let you go. Well, that's, I mean, this is kind of your reading. Wow, go on. Go on. King of Pentacles. I don't want to let you go. I don't blame you. This person's a stable mamma jamma. Okay, I don't want to let you go. But I do feel single in a lot of this sometimes. So you might be getting to know someone and you're kind of like getting to know them, and the more you're getting to know them, the more stable and grounded the commitment of a future possibility can be of this. But then the don't want to let you go would also be, like I said, someone that's in a relationship that doesn't want to let someone go here. But there's a slight energy of like trouble with maybe communication being a problem. It could be distance. Six of wands can mean distance, and so can 3 here. So it can mean the distance is a little bit difficult, but I find you really attractive. You may be working all the time. This could be like a Capricorn or a Gemini maybe, but it could be an earth sign obviously. But like you're working a lot all the time, and it's difficult, you know, when you're in the door, I'm out the door. You come home and then I go out, and then by the time I get back, you go out, and then we don't get to see each other as often as what we want here. That kind of energy is there. You know what, Cancer? I'm going to call that it for your actual now reading, and then I'm going to go over to Patreon and start your May, because I've done 33 minutes. And I've got a lot of readings to get through, because I think this is pretty much a good way to end things with the people that get it for free. Right, so if you want to join Patreon, it goes to the bronze, silver and the gold tier. And if you want to see the conclusion of your actual message, because what I am going to do is I am going to keep those cards there like that, okay? And I'm going to put those there, and we are going to continue on with your May reading, because I think they're good cards to actually have, because they've come out. So we're going to keep those there. The story should be the same, but what we're going to do is we're going to continue on it over Patreon. So you'll need a bronze, silver or gold. Bronze is monthlies only. Silver is monthlies and weeklies. Gold is monthlies, weeklies, and all the teaching videos that I do. If you don't want any of those, then if you want to join the join button, the join button is only $2 or $3 or so. It's different than Patreon, but what you get over there are a few teaching videos. You get, when I go live, I channel your deceased loved ones. So if you've got a mother, a father, a granddaughter, a daughter, a son, or whatever, I will channel it, but I only channel for deceased loved ones or in a reading when I'm live like this, going on the join button. I'm sorry for the people that want me to do a personal one for people. I can't do that. I just can't do it. It's just, it works better when I do this, okay? I've had a lot of people doing it, and I hate to charge people in case there are no messages. Can't always guarantee it. And I just, That's why I have the join button, and it's so cheap. And if you don't get one, you have to keep subscribing till you do. Okay, but you get, like I said, man, it's so cheap. You get deceased loved ones. It's worked really well in the past. You get tarot readings. Sometimes I'll go live and say, okay, what's your name? What do you want to know? Bam, there you go. There it is. There's your answer. Next, you know. You get stuff over there. So it's very good to join. It helps Steve's money gain a little bit more at the end of the month because we don't have very many views and subscribers on this channel. I don't know why, but I don't. So it's up to the consumer. It's up to you. If you want to help out Steve, please consider either joining Patreon or the join button. But Patreon for me is better, but again, or both if you can. But anyway, I'll continue on with your reading over on the Patreon. We'll do your full spread, clarified, and tell you what's coming up for your month. Thanks very much, guys. Really appreciate it. All links below. Please hit the like button, and I'll see you soon.